Howdy folks, welcome back to BioShock Remastered, Part 5. Not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% server trophies. Or achievements. Probably said that. Play games for fun, been doing it for a while, plan on doing it for many more years. Why? Because I do buddy or companion videos, is what I call these, which are videos you can pop on in the background, just in case you can't get friends and family over for some couch co-op like in the old days. So I kind of video these videos like gateways. Tears in time almost, which might be relevant when we get to another game down the road possibly. I would loathe to do, but sorry about that. Oh my god, kicking in. But yeah, so every video is a door. And every door is a gateway, and every gateway leads to another dimension. But, in all honesty, every time you put on one of my videos, the way I like to view it is you invite me into your home, so at least I can just invite you into mine. And for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. Alright, I'm going to be playing games, going to be having conversations, hopefully. I'm going to try and spruce it up a bit more. The great thing about the video is you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can watch 5 seconds, you can watch 15 minutes. Just put a bookmark, come back later, and continue watching whenever you feel better. Or you feel like you need to pick me up. Or laugh. And whether you laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. As long as you're laughing, it's good in my book. So, without further ado, I would like to say to my subscribers, thank you to each and every one of y'all. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos, especially the frequency. I really love that purple. I wouldn't definitely not be doing these videos, especially the frequency in which you're doing. And because of how great y'all are, I promise y'all this. As long as one of you sticks around, keep doing videos. Drive by Redneck Beers, howdy. And I am going to say, let's do a movie recommendation. Flight of the Navigator. Has nothing to do with the theming or anything of this. I think I said I wanted to come here and beat up on a Big Daddy. Alright, so let's do that. Let's find a Big Daddy to beat up on. As long as he's got a little sister. You got a little sister? Yeah, he does. Good. No one invited you to the party, Houdini. She's running. Oh my god, so sorry about that. Yeah, for some reason my allergies have kicked in.
The little ones have never had anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
There is literally nothing in here, is there? Alright, sorry. Hold on, I gotta get my nose under control. Ah! Excuse me. The worst part is my eyes. They haven't been like this in ages. Excuse me. Wait, what? Another one. That was really weird, that camera. Wrench jockey too. Yes. Oh, I guess I could have been doing that, huh? Well, then let's do that. Bum, 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 bum. Combat tonics, that's what I need to upgrade then, huh? We'll go do that. We'll come back. Trust me, I ain't done yet.
Come on. Please, just give me a break.
Yo, who is shooting at me and why? Why are they shooting at me? Thank you. At least some robots know how to remember who their buttons. What was I doing? Combat tonic. Alright. No lie, if tonics and splicing was a thing, I would probably be one of the first ones to jump on that train.
I don't know, Jim. I guess I just don't know how I feel about those little sisters.
The little sisters? Gee, don't you know?
Yeah, okay, I'm not liking this. Where is it? There it is. So, now if you have been harvesting the little sisters, you will not get these. So what do I need? I need combat, right? Yes. And I need to do... Let's just do all of it, right? Okay, and now I need to find one of those machines. Which I think, yeah, there was one back there, so... The enemies respawn in the, original, I wonder. Can't remember. Alright. Yeah. Yes. Hmm. Oh, that's right, I can invent, right? Invent items. Don't want that. It is not bad, I think, but I'd rather have that. Oh, actually, you know what? It's on that, so it shouldn't be bad. Alright, let me take a drink of water. Basically, the way I see it, because don't get excited, folks, it's just a Red Bull. The way I would have wanted to see it is I would have liked to see the BioShock series go the same route as Demon Souls, right? Where we got Demon Souls, Dark Souls, kind of sort of Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, you know? So the same type of shock gameplay, but different themes or eras. Because again, the core gameplay of 1 was solid. 2 perfected it. 3 was a big bungle. And they backslid on that terribly. Up, down. We're gonna test this out. You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get wrecked in like one hit, but still. Okay. Not tough enough yet. I'm pretty sure there is no penalty for being revived at a chamber. I think there's an achievement tied to it, though, by not using them, but you'd have to turn them off.
Is it time again already?
Alright, let's do it. Come on.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles.
I don't care about that.
Go, Mr. B.
And we're just gonna farm them here, I guess. It'd be nice to do. We've seen this. Should we? Stink.
You saved me.
Yep, I did. You're just gonna Zoltar me, aren't you? There's another one? Where'd he pop out at? Where is he? Damn, they repopulate quick.
A rapture reminder.
Hop down. You just gotta get one more. Then we can be done with the Big Daddy hunting. So you saw that, napalm. Sucks. The electric gel might not be too bad.
I can smell something nasty. Thank you, Mr. B.
Research is complete. Alright,
No time to
good. We're jamming. Ah, crap. I do not. Elite? Oh. Just say, I do not remember them being that tough to take down. They're quick. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Thank you,
That's what it is.
Thank
Hey,
you.
enzymes. That's what we needed to do that last crafting. Right? Why not? And just add to it, you know? Okay, now we gotta get to, where is it? Where was it? It was 3 or was it? We need to do some stuff. No reason not to. There's enough money lying around. Alright. I'm kind of taking it slow here because, what's the point of playing a game if you're just going to rush through it, you know? Oh, there's no point buying like the single version of it, right?
Trick the security system. Set security bots and turrets on your
They
enemies.
gave it arms. I like that. Alright, how high do they go? You gotta do Electrobolt 3, huh? We'll save it. We'll save it. Nothing says we can't do it. Another point. Alright, now.
What's with the sourpuss?
It was up, wasn't it? I think so. Part of me wants to instigate a fight because I want to max out.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Yeah, I'm not being too smart with my money, but I'm gonna try and max out this camera. $3.
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine, and I am so glad you didn't. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No, no, don't, please. I loved you, don't, please, no, no. The creepy Dr. Tannenbaum promised me it wasn't going to be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's going to suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the... Mr. Ryan's going to be so mad at me.
Fucking service around here. Who does he think he is?
He was a lout, but he was vigorous. Get the photo before it completely dries out.
You know what? Art uses poetry. Fucking ripped. Cohen's got Ryan wrapped around his little pinky. And why? Because he tells him what he wants to hear. Rise, rapture, rise. Nuts. That stuff was still before it came out of Cohen's pen. I'm through the whole pinata. See that old fruit trying to keep me here.
Alright. Let's test that. He's downstairs, isn't he?
A rapture reminder. We all have something to say.
Alright. Now let's go get free make kits. Oh, are they not spawning big daddies anymore? Thought there was like 1 or 2 free ones here, right? Yeah. Nope, I hear him. Just took him a bit. He's gonna be upstairs, is he? Yeah. There he is. To all wrench damage. Oh my god. Do we farm this? Let's see how it does now. Alright. Let me look this up now, real quick. Since I got y'all here. Photograph. Research camera. Okay, let's see. Does it list it here? Or call it, you can zoom. Player kills an enemy. Great way maximize. Frozen tunnel. For there are numerous types of frozen. Oh, apparently if you have more than one shot, you get a bonus. Doesn't tell you what you get for it, though. Okay, let's see. Object in motion. The enemy is noticing is in the process of battle. Multiple objects in the frame. Multiple opponents, the same photo. Alright. We got that. We got that. We're good on those. Houdini. Alright, so we're actually good on those. We're good on all the robots. The Big Daddy. Yeah, all we got left for is Big Daddy. Where we get, more damage plus. So, we don't really need to farm for that. Alright. We're good, I think. I think we've covered, like, all the map now. I also accidentally looked something up. I was looking up something with Cohen. Apparently, you can let him live. I don't think I ever let him live. And I played this game like 3 times. Let's do that.
Is that someone naughty?
It's coming together. Yes. But there will always be doubters. You don't doubt. I could never stomach doubters. That's 3 of 4. What's that look? You don't like it, do you? I don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you! Fly away, little moth! Fly!
I love how he's got the light following you. Oh my, can I one-shot everything out? Oh my god. Oh. This is brilliant. And this is why it was my favorite part.
Smile!
It's just like pure absurdism.
I'm sorry for that outburst. You'll have to forgive an old fool his artistic temperament. The birth is
All is forgiven.
close now. The labor pains can blur the judgment and drive the passions of even the finest spirits.
Oh my god. This is why Scrounger is also really good.
It is accomplished.
done up like Frank from Always Sunny in Philadelphia when he they did that children's beauty pageant.
You'll find your path to Ryan is now clear. Captain Sanders said so. Oh, yes, you may avail yourself upon one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private news. But who knows if that man is yet even born? Now, go.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the spear and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to set up with Ryan.
Okay, so we can't get into that. Let's follow him. Let's see where he goes. Oh, he just stands there. Alright, so I'm gonna let him live. Because apparently something comes up with that. That plays into something later.
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It is your duty to report.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to Rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
I say Cohen's lost his touch, if you knew him when he used to believe in the work, in the struggle. And now, he rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it.
Yeah, he still has it.
I suppose that's why he let you live.
Sorry. The eyes... It's not like a burning or stinging, it's just like an uncomfortable sensation. It's weird.
Hey,
Where? What is that? Sweetness. Mama's here to hold you. You are her. Why are you here?
Hey, whoever owns the rights to this, have you thought about doing like a miniature game or a board game or a tabletop role-playing game?
You can taste it,
Be kind of neat.
Andrew Ryan.
Wow. Took a lot of hits for some reason. No.
Curse it! Even miles underwater, he still sees everything. Sees everything.
Ryan nationalised Fontaine Futuristics. He owns it now, lock, stock and barrel. For the good of the city, he says. He'll break it up in due time, he says. I've resigned from the council and lodged me letter of protest, but that's just pissing in the wind. It'll be war, I say, unless somebody stops Ryan right fast.
There should be what? How many? 2 upgrade stations. What's with the music, man?
I spent the afternoon trying to get as close to Ryan's gate as possible without making a spectacle of myself. He's got it shielded 6 ways till Easter.
Ha!
No way into
Ain't
that
having.
place. All I got for my trouble was the hairy eyeball from Ryan's splicer mates. That's the reward you get for trying to outsmart the best electrical engineer of our generation.
I don't know if I need to pick that up. I doubt it. Alright, we will hack this just because. Okay.
a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, got their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
Yeah, not being on the wall. Usually my preference.
Down here in the murk.
I never killed a man, let alone a mate. But this is what things come to. I don't know if killing Mr. Ryan will stop the war, but I know it won't stop while that man breathes. I love Mr. Ryan, but I love Ratchet. If I have to kill one to save the other, so be it.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic chord number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic chord number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
The dialogue and the acting is also top notch.
Unlike all parasites who ever tried to walk, it's stonefish. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog. Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive. And when that day comes, we'll use your tombstone for paving tiles.
Frozen Field 2. Don't need it, but thanks.
What is the difference between a man and a parasite? A man builds, a parasite asks, where's my share? A man creates, a parasite says, what will the neighbors think? A man invents, a parasite says, watch out, or you might tread on the toes of God.
I'm sorry, Father. I'll do what you say.
Alright, so this is where we need to get into. Alright. Got it.
His light shines even down here in the murk.
Hey, buddy. Let's go. Bashing, bashing, bashing,
More
bashing.
the lies of Atlas and his parasites. Rapture is on the rise.
I wore it for you, Father. That's what you like.
So yeah, I do the
Light shineth even down here.
wrench playthrough mostly because then I don't have to worry about
I'll do.
running out of ammo for the big guys, or if there are bosses that you have to take on. So
I will be even miles of the water. Reap
Oh, she's on his back. That's cool. Forgot about that. Look at him go.
I've seen such terrible things and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
Who sent you?
No, no run.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, his wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Janie's citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Alright, we got a couple ways to go. Let us do this. There we go.
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance of those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
His light shineth even down here in the murk.
Crossbow, from what I remember, is one I haven't used until the second game again. I use a lot more of the... You'll end up using a lot more of, like your trap and setup stuff.
We have turned away from your light. Thus saith the Lord God!
Nope. Sure. Nope. First aid kit, machine gun, you invent. Oh, come on. This should be all we need, right? And now we got everything.
I'm ready for dream time.
Alright, how are we gonna do this? Oh god.
Mr. Bubble! No! 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 No!
Alright, now we don't have to worry about
Thank
cameras. You know, you just kind of run with it. See how it goes. I do need to find one of those gardens, though, before I save that last one. Because I don't know if the teddy bears stack or not.
Ryan's spies are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies sent to fill me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, an innocent girl lined up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. I'm right, well, I must be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get soft now, I can't. Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble.
Ah, okay.
The basic casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now, I need a 4R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel, that's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. That's the theory. It'll either work
Cheating
like a
for the
charm,
code to the
or I'm a bath
door.
of rapture. Nothing ventured.
Okay, we need parts to a bomb. Yeah, I've been going my own way. What is that? Ah. Is it 9142? No, it isn't. It is apparently 0126. Ha! Oh, bullocks.
Of all the boys I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you
You know what?
I shall.
We should also get rid of that, huh? Okay, what did we have? Wrench Jockey would be the other one, right? Complete this. Yep.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what
Oh.
have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite at your side.
I truly hate these with a passion. Alright. So we found one of these. Ah, what do we got now? Grenade launcher damage increase, huh? Oh, go damage.
Is there blood in the streets? Of course. Have some chosen to destroy themselves with careless splicing? Undeniable. But I will make no proclamations. I will dictate no laws. The great chain moves slowly, but with wisdom. It is our impatience that invites in the parasite of big government. And once you've invited it in, it will never stop feeding on the body of the city.
Well, what can I say outside of what I've already said half a dozen times? This game is just very well crafted. Oh, it's a actual... one of these things. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We still have one more little sister to get, but we still have to spend all this, and we gotta get the present. Gotta find one of those gardens. Looks like you can get back there. How do you get back there? crawl space.
I tracked the problem that was blocking the tubes here, and you'll never believe where I ended up. The damn farmer's market, clear on the other end of Rapture. I fixed it right up and installed some new gaskets. Oof, what a mess. Anyway, the code is 0512 if you ever need to get back in there to do maintenance.
See, we didn't even need to cheat, but we did.
What's there? Find a better hunter.
I observe all his commandments. All his commandments. Observe all his Father, why have you forsaken me? His commandments. We thought we could hide from the light down here. We were wrong. You have turned away from your light. You lied. Come on, thus! Even miles of the water still sees heavy down here in the garbage.
Oh, power to the people. Okay, another one. Oh, hey. Thank you, little lady.
Hey, an assassin. Well, that's rich. I could have gone along, I suppose. Spliced up. Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in Rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is... gone. Worse than gone. One of those... things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.
It's so good for you, so good for you, to see someone in such a stew. And when I say I do all I could for you, it's so good for you.
It's bad for me. I felt when you whispered to me, completely left on the shelf.
Right back. Be right back.
I'm just crazy about myself.
It's a boon for you, a break for you, to hear that my heart's on the mend.
Alright, sorry, folks.
Yet no matter however
Oh, what do we do now? That'll give me 40. Where have I not gone? I have not gone there, and I have not gone there. It's not gonna matter in a second.
Thanks, Mr. Loco. Don't be a slowpoke, Mr.
Oh my god. Alright, it's 3 of 3. We got 120 again. Ah, crap. 150 for that. It's fine. I'm gonna head to everywhere I have not been first. Oh god, I remember this. Vaguely remember this. Let me rephrase that. We have to hold out here, don't we? I think so. It's kind of like well, you'll see a lot more of those in BioShock 2. Really, BioShock 2 did, I think, people will appreciate a lot more if they go back and revisit. Now let's go to where we should have gone in the first place, but we got sidetracked. What, down here and to the left? I'm getting tired of your little games here. Just bring it on.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, rapture will return. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office key to the date of Australia Day. Now's every week I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. Seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
Circuit breakers over there, yeah.
Let come by and take care of this crop himself.
Because Mr. Ryan's got more important things to do than to
Trippy.
Come where I can reach you. This is the wages of...
Sorry, buddy. They're all a little sistered out at this point.
I didn't recognize the twist. Coming to the shop today, stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's playing her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keymore's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
Alright, what's a television show you guys would be interested in? We're auto-hacking that. That's probably why that Houdini had the auto-hack on it.
A man builds a city at the bottom of the sea. That's a mark. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. But that sounds more like a miracle.
That it does. Is there any way to play the... if I knew which one that was.
Ryan nationalized
Maybe this
full-time
one?
Futuristics. He owns it now, lock, stock and barrel. For the good of the city, he says. He'll break it up in due time, he says. I've resigned from the council and lodged me letter of protest, but that's just pissing in the wind.
I was saying, cartoon you think should come back. I think Pirates of Dark Water could do for a facelift, you know? Bring it back, give it a facelift. And for a live action... Alright, as much as I'm a fan of, I never went down here. As much as I'm a fan of Firefly. I don't know if I'd say Firefly.
Bottom of the sea, insanity. But where else could we be free from the clutching hands of the parasites? Where else could we build an economy that they would not try to control? A society that they would not try to destroy? It was not impossible to build Rapture at the bottom of the sea. It was impossible to build it anywhere else.
That's a great line. I don't know. What am I missing? Do I have to beat up one more Big Daddy? Alright, fine. Can I lure it down here? There we go. Think smarter, not harder.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core, past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about.
Jesus loves me. Even Miles has the water. He still sees everything.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'd like to see a remake or a reboot, but something in the vein of Hercules, right? Something about like mythology, I think could do really well nowadays.
His light shineth even down here. Turned away from your light.
And unlike a Booker, our boss from BioShock doesn't need to be talking.
Looks like you managed to retake this corner of Rupture. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help.
I think he sends a bit of a couple of robots. I'm immune to my own explosives, so.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't. As you drag me
I
closer
think
to
you
the
can,
abyss, you pull
if you
yourself
have
back.
the chameleon perk, you can sit there and do it.
Come with me. I offer you.
We'll try it after this. Let's give it a try. Because technically you're not running or moving. That's a U then. What was it? Was it a physical tonic? Yeah. So, that's you being invisible. Do the predator thing.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer.
As long as you don't move, they don't see you.
It would be preferable to what you know if you win.
We have turned away from your light. You shall
Oh, okay. Kind of works, kind of doesn't. Alright. You'd have to position yourself in such a manner, I guess, where if they walk by and nudge you, you don't move. So. Alright. By the way, let me go over it real quick. I usually go that, I guess, because I go with the wrench build, so you're going to be using the wrench a lot. It's going to carry a lot of weight. First aid kit's always good. Anything that helps the wrench is always good. Scrounger's great to help you get extra supplies. The extra nutrition's amazing because it really cuts back needing to use first aid kits. Engineering, just whatever you can get that's good. And for like a wrench build, again, anything that helps with wrenches. With the exception of that, increases damage bonuses gained from research, so I don't know how much it increases it. Oh yeah. Where are we supposed to go? Oh. Okay. Make sure we're good. Yep. I think I'm just gonna keep on rolling a bit for it. You know, I won't make this a super long one, but I might go a bit past 2 hours.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something you can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second, and maybe the word will come to you. Nostalgia.
As you can see, money is of no consequence in this game.
What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
Running.
matters to me is me. And all that matters to you is you. It is the nature of things.
All right. Onward and upward. Or downward? Furtherward? I don't know. Do I remember this part? I don't think so.
Even in the book of lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season for all things. And now that I see you flesh to flesh and blood to blood, I know I cannot raise my hand against you. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas? You can kill me, but you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand. A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy! Come now, my child. There is one final thing to discuss.
Initial deployment, Vita Chamber. Client Orion Industries, stage 1 need complete. Sinclair and Alexander tried to explain the science to me, but Suchong does not believe them.
Suchong does not.
Quantum entanglement and that. And they're both dead people come back to life. Bullshit! Of course, Ryan will only allow it to be tuned to his genetic frequencies for the testing.
That's interesting.
Ryan set the core to self-destruct. This is different than what you did. He's got a mind to take down the whole damn city. Get in there and whack the chunk before the whole joint blows.
Yeah, might as well. Right. It is kind of difficult to figure out what you're low on ammo with and what the max ammo levels are. Probably gotta go that way. The only one way to go.
Did you talk to your puppy? She's very pretty.
Thank you, Papa Sushong.
Break her neck for me. What? Break that sweet puppy's neck. No, please. Break that puppy's neck. Do you kindly? No.
Brutal, man. Would you kindly?
Advanced deployment. Lot
3
Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine, Future
words that shattered the gaming community. Almost as bad as that one doctor and Ed did for anime with his daughter and the dog.
The result
I always forget. Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Unexpected tolerances.
Watched. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. I watched. My brother showed me that, and then I remember when Brotherhood came out, we started watching that together. And I think both have value because I preferred Rolf's characterization in Full Metal Alchemist. But both are really good. But I prefer the Führer and his role in Brotherhood over who they had for, you know, the kid.
The assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm. A family. An airplane. A crash. And then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down. Forced down by something less than a man. Something bred to sleepwalk through life until they're activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in.
Very classic line. Now, I mean, it was a brilliant line given to.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit. Would you kindly? Stand. Would you kindly?
And with the golf club, this is just a brilliant scene.
Stop. Turn. A man chooses. A slave obeys.
Now, you know, System Shock and all that, but Andrew Ryan. Oh, this is just a solid scene.
Kill. A man chooses. A slave obeys. Obey!
Hurry now! Grab Ryan's genetic key! Now would you kindly put it in that goddamn machine?
So what's neat is the would you kindly, you know, a lot of times you'll be playing the games, especially back in the day, and you're like, oh, I have to do this. Why do I have to do this? Well, in this game, they give a narrative reason for why you have to complete the objectives you're doing. So that's just brilliant, truly. And to be fair, that because of how solid up until a certain point we're about to get to, this game was, it kind of affected BioShock 2 and Infinite. That was kind of a high bar that they had to reach. With BioShock 2, they did a lot of neat things, especially if I decide to do Minerva's Den. Really good DLC. But where BioShock 2 succeeded is it improved upon the gameplay. Yep, we got hoodwinked. What a twist.
I gotta say, I had a lot of business partners in my life, but you, of course, the fact that you were genetically conditioned to bark like a cocker spaniel when I said, would you kindly, might have had something to do with it, but still, you know, as soon as that machine finishes processing the genetic key you just fished off.
Alright, real quick. So basically, this is how it works. I don't know the exact specifics, but you were like you're genetically related to Andrew Ryan, if I remember, which is why the respawn machines, the Vita chambers or Vita chambers, work for you. That's the in-game reason. And this is a great example of when developers tie gameplay mechanics into the narrative, in the setting of the world, in the lore, in the fluff. And I wish more games did it. You know, how many times you play a game and you're like, well, you just pop out of nowhere. Where's the reasoning behind it? Where's the logic? You know, and then people try to figure out how they can fit it into the world. So, but here they did all the work for us. Would You Kindly was like a genetic Manchurian candidate kind of thing, where basically you have it implanted, and when someone says the words "Would you kindly," as we saw with Suchong and the kid and the puppy, you have to do whatever you're told. And mechanically in the game, how that works is it's the reason why you're doing the objectives you're doing. Because again, outside of that, like, first of all, why do plasmids work on him? Why has he got that wrist tattoo? Why isn't he questioning being in an underground city, or an underwater city? Brilliant. I can't believe I was such a big naysayer about this. Even after it released, for like months, I was like, nah, I don't want to play it. It's just going to be Blade System Shock 1 and 2, and no. I would like to follow you. Can we move this along a little quicker? No, she just went into the vent.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him. You have saved many of my little ones. I owe you a debt. While you sleep, I undo some of Fontaine's mental conditioning. His control is no longer complete, but he can still pull some very unpleasant strings. We made your mind with many locks and keys. Fontaine has most of those keys.
Actually, I'll probably call it here. A good place to stop.
Suchan designed your mind, taught Fontaine to control you. You might find answers in Suchang's flat in Mercury Suites.
Alright, folks. I'm going to call it here. This is a nice, chill place to keep it. If you'll allow me to save. Are you going to allow me to save? No? Alright, I guess... Be able to... Okay. Alright, folks, I'm going to call it here. And we'll pick up here next time. Alright. Yeah, I can't believe how good this game has aged. No crashes so far. So again, I... Anywho, thanks for joining me. And my subscribers, you all stay amazing and you have an awesome day. First, stay awesome and have an amazing day. Drive by Rubneck Beers. I'll catch you all next time. Until then, folks, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.